Guys, welcome to NFL Upvote. So here's how it's going to work. We take the top threads from this week's NFL Reddit and we have our reporters upvote or downvote the thread. If they think we're missing something important, they have to tell us what comment they would add as well. So joining us today is New York Giants fan and Danny Dimes apologist, Charles Curtis, and longtime Boston sports fan turned Florida man, Andy Nesbitt. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Giants.
We are going to go to Mr. Aaron Rodgers, who tested positive for COVID-19, as Tom Pelissero reported. He's out Sunday versus the Chiefs. So our first thread has the Aaron Rodgers meme and a bad word. The next one, Jordan Love, when he realizes his first career start is against Mahomes, same meme. And then a comment then says, Mahomes getting bailed out again, shaking my head. This is, in fact, second time Rodgers will be out playing the Chiefs. So upvote or downvote. With Aaron Rodgers out this week, the Packers can still beat the struggling Chiefs with Jordan Love. So Charles, upvote or downvote?
You know what? I'm going to say I'm upvoting this. First of all, Aaron Rodgers, hope you get well soon. That's awful news for Aaron Rodgers. Let's talk about Jordan Love for a second here. He was a former first-round pick. We know he's got the legs. We know he's got the arm. And we know, as I said before, that the Chiefs defense is god-awful. So Packers 30. Kansas City Chiefs 23. Jordan Love gets first career NFL win, stirs up a little drama. It's happening.
Downvote. Even though the Giants almost beat the Chiefs last week, and the Giants are one of the worst teams in football, without Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterback in football, one of the best quarterbacks, of course, Tom Brady is still around. I think this is the week Mahomes has a breakout game and puts up a lot of points on the Packers, and the Packers will then be unable to keep up with the Chiefs, even though the Chiefs defense is terrible. So I think the Packers' chances are awful this Sunday. Chiefs will crush them.
Okay, so for our next Reddit thread, it's Schefter's tweet about the Rams sending day 2 draft picks for Von Miller, the biggest splash at the trade deadline. The Reddit comments go on to say, they just ran out of day 1 picks and had to move on to day 2. Another comment says, Rams about to exit the draft. Another comment, Rams doing more to get Matthew Stafford to a Super Bowl in 1 day than the Lions in 11 years. So upvote or downvote? Was this move by LA reckless, and does Von Miller make the Rams the team to beat in the NFC? Charles, go.
Downvote that it's reckless. I love this. Let's go. Let's go all in. Let's shove. And they did that GIF from Rounders, which, you know, that's not going to age very well because we know, I don't know, spoiler alert, the end of Rounders, that what happens after that GIF, not so good. But here's the thing. For the Rams, you see the Bucks, you see other teams that are contending, maybe like the Bills. You got to do it now. You have Stafford still in his prime, still playing like an MVP candidate. You still have the offense, and you have a defense that was already elite. And now you add another pass rusher. Well, Aaron Donald gets more help now. Jalen Ramsey gets more help now. It makes the whole team unbelievably good. It could mean that they crash and burn and that the future is really bad. But when you have it now, let's roll the dice. It's super fun. Like, let's make this is a great idea. I love it.
Andy, are the Rams a team to be in the NFC?
I hate myself because I'm going to agree with Charles again. Yes. They're the only
what?
NFC
2
team.
for 2?
I know.
Oh my
the NFC
God.
is stacked right now. I don't know if you noticed that, with great quarterbacks all around. And the Rams were the one team that said, hey, let's go out and make a big move here to separate ourselves from the Aaron Rodgers, the Tom Brady's, the Kyler Murray's, the Dak Prescott's. You add Von Miller to that line with Aaron Donald and Leonard Floyd, like, that's fantastic. Go for it now. Worry about the dumb draft in April.
Okay, so this one is another Schefter tweet. This one about Derrick Henry likely being out for the rest of the season with a foot injury. The Reddit comments say, I refuse to believe this, as this would imply that he is in fact human. Another one says, why doesn't he just stiff arm his foot back into place? So guys, upvote or downvote? The Titans are done without Derrick Henry. Charles, upvote or downvote?
You know, I'm going to say downvote. I don't think they're completely cooked. I think, yes, Derrick Henry and his 5 gajillion carries are going to be missed. You know, obviously having a guy like that to run over defenses over and over again is huge. But I'm going to say the AFC is a little more wide open, so I'm not like totally sold on that. And Adrian Peterson's there. Now, before you laugh, okay, Adrian Peterson is old, but he was pretty decent last year for the Lions. So I'm thinking like maybe him and Jeremy Nichols, they split it up and surprise some teams. So I'm going to say they're not completely done. And I know Andy's about to disagree with me, so I'm ready for this. Let's go.
Upvote, 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 upvote. All the upvotes on this. A couple weeks ago, Mackenzie, I was on this show with you, and I said the Titans without Derrick Henry are who? The Colts. So now the Titans are the Colts. And what are the Colts? A very, very bad football team. So it was a great season in Tennessee. Get better, Derrick Henry. And Adrian Peterson, you're 700 years old. Good luck with that.
But he's in great shape coming in. So
great shape for a 57-year-old isn't that great of a shape overall for a football player.
Hey, Michael Thomas has announced he's out for the year. First comment and only comment says, Kevin White, wide receiver 1 season. So guys, upvote or downvote Andy. Without Winston and Thomas, can the Saints be a legit contender in the NFC?
No, they're done. They're done. I saw yesterday Philip Rivers and his 32 kids at home. He's like, I'll listen if the Saints come calling. And the Saints are like, we're good. And like Thomas saw the quarterback situation. He's like, I think I'll rest this ankle for the rest of the year. So I think the Saints are done in a very crowded NFC.
I'm weirdly gonna can I half disagree? Can we like a half agree, half disagree? Okay, so they're not contenders in the NFC, but like there's a situation where I could kind of see, and I'm like really trying hard here, Saints fans, where like Taysom Hill takes over and he does that thing where he runs a lot and doesn't pass very well, and the defense is actually really good, and they make it to a wild card game and they maybe win a wild card game. That's the extent of it. It's a half up vote, down vote. I'm trying to do this.
Get that wild card banner going. New Orleans.
Right? Like they weren't great with Jameis Winston to begin with. They don't have any wide receivers. Sorry, no offense to Callaway and to the other wideouts there. Like just it's not a great situation, but I would rather have the Saints defense than a lot of other defenses. That's all I've got. Literally. It's a half up, half down.
Hey sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.